What is up, YouTube? Evan Almighty bringing you guys a new video from MaddenAllStars.com. And today we have a special request from 21 Mikey Vinny. Thank you very much for the comment. He was basically asking to do a video on how to use her. And I explained to him it's a very hard concept to explain because it's sort of a feel. But I thought about it a little more and I was like, there are some tips and definitely some things that have made me a lot better and that I have noticed. So if you're new to the game, I know it's very hard to adjust when you're first starting off on how to use her. And I think all different types of players develop their user at different times. To be honest, it took me a while. I started playing online back in 2009, Madden 2009, which we really met 2008. So it's been over 10 years. So I have gotten a feel for different Maddens and have a good feel for this one. I feel like my user's pretty solid. So anyways, before I get started, let's see if we can get 100 likes on this video. The support has been amazing. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. That way you don't miss any of our daily tip videos. Hit that notification bell as well. That way you get notified when we post. And last but not least, go to MaddenAllStars.com. We just dropped 2 new guides that are continuing to be updated. The Club Series guides all the way through the championship. So make sure you go to MaddenAllStars.com so you do not miss a beat. And today, like I said, we are going over the user video. So I'm going to show first on offense, then I'm going to show you on defense how I have been getting more and more user picks. So when I am usering on offense, I click on a lot of the time when I don't even notice, but the times I'm very aware that I'm clicking onto the receiver are 2 times. When I see, let's say, a cover 3 or a safety or any DB, really any situation where I think I can undercut a player and make the catch. So I'm going to try to explain that and show you guys that. And the other time is when I'm throwing a 50-50 ball. Sometimes I will use her. Yeah, there's a chance I catch it, but I'll use her in order to knock it down basically to where it won't get picked off. Okay, so I'll explain some of that. So I'm going to run some. It's very hard to show, especially on defense. It's going to be hard because I'm going to be throwing the ball and then trying to switch controllers and click on. So I'm going to explain the concepts and kind of go over this. So the times I like to use her on offense are going to be like a post route, like we have square Michael Thomas right here, or like crossing routes, a little bit deeper routes when I can kind of undercut. And I'll kind of show you that, see what we can get. So right here, boom. All right, well, of course he jumps it there. I've said this in our videos. They play just different in practice mode. But also when people try to use her, a lot of times you can sort of catch them undercutting as well when they're using someone right there. Boom, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so if I would have thrown this ball normal, and we're going to go into instant replay. If I would have thrown this ball normal, it probably could have been picked. It definitely would have been batted down. It would have been a hard ball to make. But right here, as you see, so when I get to like a gap in the defense, and you're going to get this a lot versus cover 3, across the middle of the field, even cover 2, even cover 4. There's gaps in zone defenses. This is zone. I think man is very easy to beat, in my opinion. So for zone, that's when we use her. And we have this gap, but we have to worry about that player there. So right there, me jumping up, and even if the DB is playing closer, if I still go up and use her that, okay, it's going to put me in a better position. And that's going to be that defense that I talked about. So let's say this corner on the right side of the field, was that Gilmore over there? What if he comes up and he's a lot closer? When you use her like that and jump, you kind of undercut it. And it's hard to explain, and it's a feel. Okay, so that's why I'm explaining that in the video. You're undercutting it, and you're giving yourself a better chance to catch the ball and get a couple steps before you get hit. Because if you get a couple steps in before you get hit, you got a lot better chance of holding on to the ball. But you're also setting yourself up not to get the ball intercepted. So that is on offense a lot of times how I use her is just that undercutting. Boom, right there again. Perfect example. Okay, so let's say it's 4th down, nothing's open. I went for it, and nothing's open. But I want to, that's not even a good example. Okay, well, let's say I'm throwing a 50-50 ball. Okay, or I throw a ball. This is actually a better example. I throw a ball, and as soon as I throw it, I'm like, that was not a good throw. So my mind programs not a good throw, and then and it takes time to develop this, and I'll be like, okay, this is this. Look at all these people. I said this is gonna get picked. Well, I click on and I use her, and look, yeah, it gets batted down. I don't catch it, but I'm still playing defense. It's almost like defense, and then. Now I'll break down on how we use her on defense. So I'm just going to do the same play, but I'm going to audible Michael Thomas to an out route. So that's not what I want. Let's do. All right. So we got him on this. I'm going to audible the defense into like a cover 3. I'm going to try to show you this to you guys. Might be a little difficult, but we're going to try. So let's say I'm just using this guy. My opponent's going to hit square. Boom. As soon as, okay, so it got picked there. But I want to show you what I do. And it's a lot easier when you're not switching controllers. But I can show you definitely in replay what I'm talking about. So as soon as I see what I've been doing on defense, and this is, I kind of started doing this in previous years. I didn't keep my eyes upfield. Now I look and I'm like, who would I throw to? If I was this guy, who would I throw to? Who's going to be open? And the more you play, the more you learn routes. So you can just tell, you kind of get a feel on, hey, this route, and I can see Thomas, that he's going to cut. I don't know if it's to the inside or the outside necessarily, but out routes are pretty popular this year. I think it's going to be the outside. So as soon as I see that, okay, and see that it's possible, and I see I have a DB behind him, deep, that's when I'm waiting for the quarterback to throw the ball. As soon as, boom, the quarterback gets rid of the ball, I am clicking on. There's a little bit of a delay. I'm clicking on, and I am running straight up, okay? And right there, it was underthrown, and my other player picked it off. But especially on those deep routes, out routes, a lot of people ask how to stop out routes. If I have picked off a lot of out routes with like Denzel Ward, Sanders, any of these fast corners, athletic corners. As soon as they get rid of that ball, you click on and just start sprinting up. Start sprinting up to the ball. Play the ball. So we click on sprint right to the ball. I'm going to try to show you guys that again. See if we can do it versus cover 2. Might be hard because it's going to be open versus cover 2. So we'll just try versus cover 2. See if the click on works. Like I said, it's very hard to adjust with 2 controllers and play this with 2 controllers. But all right, we got to get the route we need. There we go. Okay. So as soon as I throw the ball, boom, it's not good. It's not good. That's right. It's got to be cover 3 because I'm not gonna. It's gonna be open one more time. Like I said, it's not easy to do with 2 controllers. All right, here we go. So we're cover 3 match, and I'll even bring him over a little bit and cheat a little bit. Actually, it's gonna be McCourty, but anyways. All right, boom. Boom. As soon as I throw the ball, boom, I'm cutting. Now, as you see, again, had a little bit of a delay, but I'll show you in the replay what I'm talking about. I see that is where he's going to throw the ball, and instantly I'm clicking on. And if you don't know how to click on, or if you're very new, that's okay. It is circle on Xbox or on PlayStation and B on Xbox. You press that, take the left joystick, and just run up to the ball. So as soon as that was thrown, see a little bit of a delay, but I'm running straight up. So if I had, because quarterback gets rid of the ball right here, boom. So by now I would have already been cutting, but I was switching controllers, and right here I just start cutting up. So just anticipate that. Don't worry about running past. You'll get a feel for it. Okay, you'll get a feel for it. You just run straight up and try to pick the ball off. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, it's a feel. It's very hard to teach, and it's very hard to do with 2 controllers. One man trying to run 2 controllers isn't easy when you're showing someone a user, but I did want to make a video on it because it is something that a lot of people have asked and a lot of people want to get better at. And the main thing you can do to get better at usering is to play the game often and get a feel for it. But then there are also small tips like what I showed today that can help you out and kind of give you an advantage and get you a start on what you can do, what having a good user can help you with. And it's really the little things. It's really the little things that will get your confidence up uh, and just really translate to an all-around solid game. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, Evan Almighty from MaddenAllStars.com signing out.